left with one small suitcase. Said you didn't need much to go, but you took every little piece of the life I used to know. You said this won't hurt for long, but you were wrong. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. Your shadow's still on the wall where your dress used to hang. I hear your footsteps in the hall, but it's just the house playing games. You walked out like it was easy to do, but you took too much of me with you. Love don't pack light, it leaves heavy every time. It takes the air from your lungs and the stars from your sky. Yeah, love don't pack light, it don't travel alone. It carries all the memories you thought you'd outgrown. If hearts were rooms you could lock and leave, minds wide open, missing keys. Love don't pack light, it drags a past along. Every goodbye weighs a ton when the love was strong. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light, and I feel every pound. You left me standing in an empty room with a heavy silent sound. Yeah, love don't pack light.
You say you're fine on the telephone, but your silence says you're still alone. Every word you choose so carefully, it feels like you're hiding the truth from me. You talk about work, you talk about day, but there's a whole lot you don't want to say. I hear love between the lines, and every pause and every line, in the way your voice gets soft sometimes, like you're trying not to cry. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, even when you're saying goodbye. You can dress it up in different signs, but your heart still talks to mine. You say you're strong, you say you're okay, but your breath still shakes that same old way. You change the subject when it gets too real, like love's a secret you don't want to feel. You tell me not to read too deep, but your heart's louder than the words you keep. I hear love between the lines, and every pause and every line, in the way your voice gets soft sometimes, like you're trying not to cry. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, even when you're saying goodbye.
but your heart still talks to mine. If you ever need the truth laid bare, I'll be right here when you're done pretending you don't care. I hear love between the lines, in the spaces you leave behind. Even when you say it's over now, your silence keeps proving mine. Yeah, I hear love between the lines, like an echo you can't deny. You might put distance in the words you speak, but your heart still talks to mine. Dust on your dress, boots in the dirt, band in the barn, playing slow and hurt. Everybody's laughing, pretending it's fine, but I know this dance is our last goodbye. Your hand is shaking inside of mine, like you're already halfway down the line. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before we're ghosts, under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. Your mama crying in the doorway light, Daddy won't look me in the eye tonight. You said, baby, I gotta go chase my name. I said, baby, I hope it's worth the pain. Your lips say stay, but your eyes say run, like the race is already won. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before we're ghosts, under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. Enough, you'd still be here, but dreams talk louder than fear. So take this dance and take your flight. I'll keep this moment every night. When the road gets lonely and the sky turns cold, remember me on these dusty roads. I swore I'd never feel this way again.
built these walls like they were my best friend. Every scar said don't let love inside. I wore my loneliness with a little pride. And then you smiled like the sun through a storm, and every old promise was suddenly warm. Yeah, love comes back around like a song you forgot you knew. Just when you think you shut it down, it finds a way back to you. Yeah, love comes back around on a road you swore was done. I was lost, I was 6 feet down, then I felt your rising sun. You took my hand like you knew my past, didn't ask me why love never lasts. You just stayed like you weren't afraid of all the mess and mistakes I made. I tried to run, I tried to doubt, but you saw straight through my way out. Yeah, love comes back around like a song you forgot you knew. Just when you think you shut it down, it finds a way back to you. Yeah, love comes back around on a road you swore was done. I was lost, I was 6 feet down, then I felt your rising sun. Maybe we don't get to choose the time, but we get to choose whose hand we find. Yeah, love comes back around stronger than it ever was. I was sure my world was breaking down, then I learned to trust because, yeah, love comes back around even after all I found. Every goodbye, every heartbreak sound still leads to love back around. Yeah, love comes back around. Friday night crowd in the same old place, same one booth and familiar face. Everybody laughs like they always do, one empty chair still waiting for you. They say I should have moved on by now, but some habits don't break easy down. Yeah, I still save a seat right next to me every time, like you're running late, like you're still mine. Yeah, I still save a seat even when the truth says leave. Call it foolish hope or a heart that won't cheat, but I still save a seat. Waitress asks if it's one or two, I say two like I always do. Your favorite song comes on the radio, I look to the right out of habit, you know. I laugh it off like I'm okay, but missing you don't fade that way. I still save a seat right next to me every time, like you're running late, like you're still mine. Yeah, I still save a seat even when the truth says leave. Call it foolish hope or a heart that won't
every crowded room, just in case you ever walk back in and say we ended too soon. Yeah, I still save a seat for the girl I couldn't keep. World moved on, but a part of me still saves you a seat. Yeah, I still save a seat. Screen door slams in the summer heat, Friday night dust on my old blue jeans. You're laughing loud by the tailgate light, like the world's all yours on a small town night. I've been carrying scars from the start, but you melt them down with that smile of yours. Cold beer, warm heart, sitting under these fading stars. Life's been rough, but right here we are, trading all the dark for a spark. Yeah, cold beer, warm heart, your touch keeping me safe from harm. I've been running from love too long now, finding home in your arms. Radio low on a country song, your head on my shoulder as we sing along. Everybody else just fades away when you look at me like you're here to stay. I don't need much in this world tonight, just your hand in this porch light. Cold beer, warm heart, sitting under these fading stars. Life's been rough, but right here we are, trading all the dark for a spark. Cold beer, warm heart, your touch keeping me safe from harm. I've been running from love too long now, finding home in your arms. If the morning comes with a little pain, I'll still choose you over yesterday. Cold beer, warm heart, even when the nights get hard. I don't need heaven or fancy parts, I just need us where we are. Yeah, cold beer, warm heart, simple as a promise made. In a world that's always falling apart, you're my reason to stay. Warm heart, living room quiet at 2:15. Old song playing like it's waiting for you. Your jacket still hanging behind that door, like you might be walking in once more. I spin around in this empty space, still tracing the shape of your face. I'm dancing with your ghost in the middle of the night alone, holding on to what I lost, like you never really left this home. Yeah, I'm dancing with your ghost under pale blue bedroom light. Your dancing with your ghost till the daylight pulls you out of reach. I know you're gone and that's the truth, but my heart won't let you leave. Yeah, I'm dancing with your ghost, every slow song, every note. I learned to live with waking days, but tonight
yellow light on an old red barn, crickets singing like an alarm. Your truck is running, my heart stands still. Feels like time stopped against my will. Your eyes won't lie, though your lips try to say this ain't our last goodbye. It's a barn-like goodbye under a tight country sky. One last kiss in the dust and dark, two breaking hearts in a single spark. Yeah, barn-like goodbye, where forever learned how to lie. We swore we'd always be side by side, but tonight it's a barn-like goodbye. Hay in your hair, tears on your sleeve, you're holding tight like you don't wanna leave. Every promise we ever made is shaking now in this fading shade. I beg you stay, you beg me strong, but we both know where this road goes wrong. It's a barn-like goodbye under a tight country sky. One last kiss in the dust and dark, two breaking hearts in a single spark. Yeah, barn-like goodbye, where forever learned how to lie. We swore we'd always be side by side, but tonight it's a barn-like you'd still be here, but dreams get loud when the end is near. It's a barn-like goodbye, still burning deep in my eyes. Every shadow, every sigh brings you back in that yellow light. Yeah, barn-like goodbye, I'll carry you till the day I die. When the world asks why I still cry, I'll say it was a barn-like goodbye. Yeah, barn-like mason jar light in a quiet July, fireflies dancing in your brown eyes. We sat on the tailgate talking about forever, like we had the whole world and all the weather. Your hand in mine felt warm and true,
but I could feel the change in you. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. August came with your packed up dreams, cardboard boxes and quiet screams. Your mama cried on the front porch step. I said I was strong, but I just lied to myself. You kissed my cheek like you'd be okay, but your eyes had already driven away. It was fireflies and goodbye, summer love with a one-way sign. We made a wish on a falling sky, then watched our North Star change its light. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye, two young hearts learning how to try. We held on tight, then learned to cry under those fireflies and goodbye. Some goodbyes come soft and slow, like they don't even want to go. Fireflies and goodbye still sparkle in my memory. Even now on lonely nights, they flicker back to you and me. Yeah. Fireflies and goodbye, let you go, but I still sigh. Some loves don't fade, they just change the light. Those fireflies and my goodbye. Yeah, fireflies and goodbye. Boxes by the hallway wall, my jacket still on the kitchen chair. We talk like strangers trying not to fall, but every word still leads us there. We said we're done, we said enough, but letting go is harder than it sounds. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room. Trust on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose. Even when the truth says let it go, we're still hanging on to us. We sleep back to back in the same old bed, dreams on different sides of the night. You say we're better off as friends, but your tears don't match your lines. We keep saying this is the end, but we circle right back again. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room, on reasons we don't trust, on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose. Even when the truth says let it go, we're still hanging on to If love was easy, we'd be gone. But it's the hardest thing to move on from. We're hanging on to us through every scar and every lie, through every lonely touch, through every almost goodbye.